I'm the oldest of four kids, and we lost our father 3 years ago. Not because he died or anything, just because he had an affair with a 31-year-old, and now he has a 6-year-old baby and a 1-year-old baby. It's been a while since this has happened, and I've never spoken about it publicly, or mostly not even privately with most people. But I just had an interview with the magazine, and they asked me how many siblings I had, and I was like, oh, I'm one of four. And then I was like, oh no, I'm one of six, because there are now two new girls. One is 1, and I'm 37. Like, how the fuck does that happen? That's supposed to be my child. 2021, I went to visit my parents in July, on July 4th weekend, and it was a beautiful time. Like, it was like my dad was in the backyard watering plants, my mom was under a gazebo. I had a beautiful visit. And then I go back to LA, and I'm in a writing camp in Joshua Tree, and my mom FaceTimes me like 15 times. And I'm like, we don't even have that kind of relationship for her to be FaceTiming me. So I pick up, and the first thing she says is, you knew? You knew? And I'm like, I knew what? What are you talking about? So I go outside, and she's like, you knew your dad had a 4-year-old daughter? And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So I call Al, who's my dad, and all he says on the phone is, mm-hmm, and y'all need to mind your business. I'm like, what? You are my business. You're my father. Lo and behold, guys, I had no idea that this was the start of the demise of my father in my life. He lived so far in his duality of both these lives that he had that I don't think he ever thought he would get found out, or he would ever have to explain his other family to us. Needless to say, that was July. My mom told me that she found it a week prior. And let me tell you guys how she found out. So my parents have 3 cars at the house, and my mom's car was being worked on, so she took my dad's truck. And she found a ticket in the side of the door of his car, and that ticket sent her spiraling. I grew up in New York, and I'm from there, and anybody in New York knows Easy Pass. Easy Pass is most states have it. It's the system where you go through tolls and they just like scan the little box in your car. My mom pays all the bills in the house. My dad just gives my mom money, and then she takes care of it. My dad got a new credit card and did not give it to my mother, and then didn't realize Easy Pass was on that credit card. And so my mom's getting all these tickets in the mail every day he's going through. The Easy Pass is not updated, and my mom's like, yo, what's going on? By the way, my dad's retired. So he used to work across the bridge, and now he shouldn't be going across the bridge every day, let alone multiple times a day. So my mom's like, why are you going across the bridge so much? He's like, oh, I'm consulting, yada, 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 whatever. So she finds the ticket, obviously, and the ticket was on the side of the bridge that my dad had been going to. Lo and behold, my mom goes across the bridge. She goes to the ticketing. She goes to like one of the ticketing centers to get information on where the ticket was given. And the lady's like, I can't give you any information. I just can't. And my mom heard the lady's accent. She said she was Jamaican. So she was like, I pleaded to her Jamaican womanness. And she was like, listen to me. I believe my husband is cheating on me. I believe the girl lives here. You're Caribbean. You understand how this goes. And the lady gave my mom the address, which God forbid that she gets caught from this, but she should be fired. Gave my mom the address. My mom goes to the girl's house, knocks on the girl's door. The girl opens the door and she's like, I've been waiting to meet you. What? Girl then goes, I've been waiting to meet you. Al told me you guys are not together. You just live in the same house. And, Alex is always traveling, talking about me. So we've been waiting for me to meet him. And your other son lives in Arizona, and then your other son is in LA too. And my mom's like, are you talking about my kids? Which, as a woman, I'm sure that's insane to hear. So my mom smacks her, obviously, leaves, calls me immediately. And she's like, yo, I've been sitting on this info. I only called you because I knew once you found out, shit would hit the fan. Obviously, I find out, I call all my siblings, I call my aunt, I call my uncle. And now one of my mom's best friends is rolling up to the house with a bat to beat my dad up. I fly to New York to confront my father. And this man kept coming to the house and locking himself in the guest room, waking up at 5 a.m. when my mom was still asleep, and coming home after like 11 when mom was asleep so he wouldn't have to confront her. After my mom discovered the girl in real life.
Let me know if you guys want the rest of the story.